It's the more insidious, secret partisan behavior of very liberal-dominated newsrooms working at the supposedly impartial.
Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit.
Sunny Hostin has done it again, stirring up controversy and grabbing headlines with her bold opinions and personal dramas. This time, the buzz is louder than ever. It all started with Donald Trump's interview with Fox News' Bret Baier, a conversation already making waves. But one particular moment sent shockwaves through both the political and entertainment worlds. When Trump casually stated that he doesn't see his vice president, Senator J.D. Vance, as his natural successor or the obvious choice for the 2028 presidential race, it was like throwing a grenade into the political arena. The fallout? Well, leave it to the ladies of The View to dive right into the fire.
Something a little bit more diabolical, if I'm being honest. Representative Andy Ogles, a Republican of Tennessee, on January 23rd, just 3 days after Trump was inaugurated, already proposed amending the 22nd Amendment to allow Trump to serve a...
On the February 11th episode of The View, the panel dove into Trump's eyebrow-raising remarks with their signature fiery takes. Sarah Haynes was the first to weigh in, offering a more analytical perspective. She theorized that Trump's comments stemmed from his deep-rooted love for competition. He's got that free market mentality. Let the best man win. It's just like when he backed J.D. Vance in Ohio. Sure, he wants loyalty, but he also wants people to fight for his attention. He's not just handing out the crown, a diplomatic take, right? But, of course, things didn't end there. Enter Sunny Hostin, known for her no-holds-barred political commentary. She took the discussion to a whole new level with a theory that left the audience, and likely her co-hosts, stunned. I think he's doing something a little more diabolical. If I'm being honest, she said, her tone dripping with seriousness. She then brought up a little-known proposal by Representative Andy Ogles to amend the 22nd Amendment, which limits presidential terms. With dramatic flair, Sunny speculated that Trump might be eyeing a way to secure a third term in office. He doesn't want to name a successor because, in his mind, he's his own successor, she declared. He's probably thinking, why name someone else when I could just stick around? The idea was so over the top that it sent ripples through the studio. Co-host Joy Behar audibly gasped before blurting out, oh, come on.
Point. If she were a liberal, self-made millionaire migrant model who speaks 5 languages, she'd have her name on a federal building right now.
But Sunny wasn't finished yet. She pointed out the steep challenges of amending the Constitution, emphasizing the need for approval from 2/3 of Congress and 34 states. Yet, with a knowing look, she ominously suggested that Trump might find ways to sidestep the system. He could just try to stay in office, she added, her voice laced with mock dread. And just like that, the narrative of Trump as a diabolical mastermind, plotting to defy democratic norms, took flight, propelled by Sunny's dramatic delivery and the buzz it created.
Insurance companies, from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers, he was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services.
Not everyone on the panel saw things so darkly. Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump insider, offered a different take. She explained that Trump's response wasn't surprising. He thrives on loyalty and avoids naming a successor to prevent looking like a lame duck. She even speculated that he might be leaving the door open for his children, prompting a loud groan from Joy Behar. Alyssa's final point silenced the room. Trump is a singular force. No one in the Republican Party or American politics has his level of influence. He holds back on naming a successor because he doesn't want to admit he's replaceable. As if that weren't enough drama, the conversation soon took a personal turn for Sunny Hostin. While she speculated about Trump's future, her own family was caught in a real-life scandal. Her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, is facing a massive insurance fraud lawsuit, accused of fraudulent billing and alleged kickbacks in his New York orthopedic practice.
This is the largest RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
The lawsuit, filed by American Transit Insurance Company, alleges that Emmanuel Hostin was part of a massive scheme involving over 180 defendants. The claims suggest he performed unnecessary surgeries, particularly on rideshare drivers from companies like Uber and Lyft, then billed the insurance company for exorbitant amounts. The kicker? The company is seeking a staggering $450 million in damages.
Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket, scattershot, meritless law.
The timing couldn't be worse for Sunny, who was often the first to call out others for ethical lapses. According to insiders, the scandal has caused major buzz behind the scenes at ABC News, with some questioning how she can continue weighing in on legal and political ethics without addressing her husband's situation. But Sunny isn't staying silent. Outside the studio, she fired back with a bold statement, defending her husband and accusing American Transit of a disgusting media smear campaign against her family. This is a desperate attempt by a near-bankrupt insurance carrier to avoid paying for medical procedures, she declared, adding that the company was exploiting her celebrity status to sway public opinion. She even hinted at a countersuit, demanding a public apology and substantial damages for the emotional distress inflicted on her family.
Of Donald Trump, I'm stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever in that.
Sunny Hostin's legal battle is only heating up. Her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, is fighting back hard, with his attorney, Mark Gabis, calling the lawsuit meritless and accusing American Transit of unfairly targeting doctors to dodge financial obligations. This is a blanket, scattershot lawsuit designed to intimidate healthcare providers, Gagis stated. Dr. Hostin did nothing wrong, and we intend to prove that in court in true Hostin fashion. Sunny isn't holding back. She's taken to other platforms to defend her husband, calling the lawsuit an attack on hardworking doctors. My husband operates on people in pain, whether they have insurance or not, she said. And now he's being penalized for doing the right thing. It's outrageous. While the legal battle is far from over, the controversy has cast a shadow over Sunny's role on The View, where she's built a reputation as a moral authority. Can she maintain that image while her family is embroiled in a scandal of this magnitude? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Sunny Hostin isn't one to back down from a fight. And speaking of fights, another storm is brewing. Just as the dust begins to settle on her husband's legal troubles, Sunny is now facing another lawsuit, this time from none other than Democratic Senator John Fetterman. Yes, you heard that right. The outspoken Pennsylvania senator, known for taking on big players, is reportedly planning to sue Sunny and The View's producers over comments made during a recent episode. And this isn't just any courtroom dispute. This legal battle has the potential to reshape conversations about media accountability and the limits of public commentary. Buckle up, because things are about to get even messier.